Hey, this is Bob Brown from Evergreen Audio Design Group, giving a quick preview of some cool features that are coming up for the 1.2 release, which will be happening April in time for NAMM and NAB. A feature that has been long requested and I think will add a lot of flexibility to the MassiveMeter bridge is the ability to access and route directly from a core audio device. So let's check that out. Under the setup menu, we have a audio device settings, and when you open that up, you'll see this new dialog that allows you to select which core audio interface, control things like sample rate and buffer size, and create meters and map them to the specific input values. So here we've selected the Pro Tools Audio Bridge 16, and this is using the new feature in Pro Tools, the aux IO feature. So if you have the latest version of Pro Tools and you enable that functionality, you'll be able to access various Pro Tools outputs as inputs for a core audio device. And so you can see we've got quite a few here. I also have a whole lot of other things. I've got a Onyx Producer 2x2, which is a physical audio interface here. We've got display audio, all sorts of things. But we're currently connected to the Pro Tools Audio Bridge 16. So you select your core audio interface, and then you can create new meters. We can select the format of our meters, all the standard formats that you would expect. I've already gone ahead and configured a couple here. So I've got a 5.1 and then I've got a stereo. So each one of these columns here, 1 through 16, represent an input from the Pro Tools Audio Bridge 16, and then I've mapped channel 11 to go to left, channel 12 to go to center, channel 13 to go to right, and so on and so forth. And these two new meters that I created, we'll call this one a stereo, and maybe we'll make this one a quad. So you get on the right-hand side, you get the available channel mappings, and you just drag them over, and you can drop them right on to the channels that you want to map to. So we've mapped my new stereo meter here. Rename this one stereo. We've mapped this to channel input 3 and 4, and then my quad, we're going to go ahead and map these to 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once you have your meters mapped, and you can have kind of overlapping meter inputs, and then you can save this as a setting. So we've saved the meter settings. They're automatically added to the configuration. So you see Pro Tools number 1 right here. We've got the 5.1, we've got our stereo, our aux 1.2, another meter stereo, and then our quad. So if we flip over to Pro Tools here, so if we check out our I/O setups in the output, you'll see that I have my Pro Tools Audio Bridge 16, and I've got various outputs mapped here. So my 1 and 2 stereo is mapped to 1 and 2, and then my PT aux 5.1, I'm mapping that over to channels 11 through 16. Stem on the track that is the stereo 1, stem 8, it is routed to the Pro Tools Audio Bridge 16 channel 1 and 2, and then down here on meter 2, which is a 5.1, I am mapping aux 5.1 that I've created in my I/O setups. So if we press play in Pro Tools, you'll flip over to the MassiveMeter bridge, and you can see the signals coming in. We also have this MX here. This is the same Pro Tools system, but it's reading data from the MassiveMeter plugins in there, so you can kind of do this double monitoring if you want, or you could just monitor directly from Core Audio, any interfaces. So one of the really cool things about this new feature is it allows the MassiveMeter bridge to run standalone without the MassiveMeter plugin. So you can take and run the MassiveMeter application on, say, a Mac Mini and have that pointing to the Core Audio device. You could, run stereo or 16 channels or 256 channels, and you can meter that as a standalone application. So this gives a really nice new flexible way for doing metering of audio through a core audio device.